What is up guys, it is Tonie here. Welcome to episode number 9 of the Football Manager 2019 Ajax Amsterdam save. And in previous episodes it was hectic. Like, we played Herman, won 2-0. David Neres, Donny van de Beek. Feyenoord with drawn 1-1. Dusan Tadic scored for us and then lost in Dutch Cup. Quarterfinals against Vitesse 2-1 Jurgen Kellerkamp because we played with our youngsters. And then in between episodes we destroyed Van, lost 7-0, Hakim Ziyech with a hat-trick, Dusan Tadic with 1, Donny van de Beek with 1, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar with 1 and Ryan Gravenberch with 1. And sometimes these games just happen, like 2-1 lost against Heracles Almelo. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar scored for us. In today's episode we have Dortmund home and away in the Champions League first knockout round, looking for our best result possible. Meanwhile, on the league table, we are now second, 1 point behind PSV, which is really disappointing, but we have to keep our heads up and try to win as much games as possible. So, let's get into the first game against Dortmund. One more thing before we move on to the game. Matthijs de Ligt went to Chelsea and we basically signed Lassina Traoré for free from Ajax Cape Town. And he is a decent player, he could improve a lot still, but his potential is what worrying me. One more thing that I wanted to show you is Marco Sensei and Christian Pavon joining on 1st of July. Marco Sensei, decent overall player, 21 years old. He could be a big player in the future. Christian Pavon, everybody knows him. Argentinian, did bits in World Cup and now he's ready to sign for Ajax. Formation that we are going to use against Dortmund is this: Tagliafico, Konate, Shores, missing Christensen, Van de Beek, De Jong, Labiat, Ziyech, Tadic and Huntelaar, and goalkeeper will be Andre Onana. And the game against Dortmund starts. Here's the first highlight of the game: Witsel pass out wide to Guerreiro, back to Royce's side, Paco Alcácer shoots, hits the post. Here's highlight: Tagliafico pass to Ziyech, Ziyech pass to De Jong, out wide to Ziyech again, Kenny crosses, Ziyech crosses, Huntelaar just slightly off. Pass to Tadic, Ziyech out wide to Christensen, Kenny crosses, Christensen cross inside, but back cross, Labiat is here, Labiat, can he shoot, deflected, shoots and scored. 1-0 Ajax against Borussia Dortmund home in the 39th minute. I'm super excited about this. And it is Zakaria Labiat, and you know what happens when Zakaria Labiat scores. We usually win. Halftime, 1-0 Ajax against Dortmund. You cannot be pleased with this. Last minutes of the added time, Marvin hits, pass to gets it to the hood, and I think referee should blow a whistle really soon. Konate to Ziyech couldn't pass it properly, and it's full time. 1-0 Ajax against Dortmund in the first leg. Oh god, can we do the impossible? We are back just in front of the Borussia Dortmund game, and in between these two games we have played 3 games, played Breda, Den Haag and Pet Zwolle, won all 3 of them. Net Breda, Donny van de Beek, Hakim Ziyech, Zakaria Labiat scored. For ADO Den Haag, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar scored, and Pet Zwolle, David Neres, Hakim Ziyech and Niklas Koen scored. Medical center is what is bad right now. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar out 10 days to 3 weeks, Kasper Dolberg out 6 weeks to 9 weeks, David Neres out 1 day. He won't be able to play the game against Dortmund. Also Zakaria Labiat out 1 day, so absolutely terrible for us. Formation that we are going to use against Dortmund is standard 4-2-3-1 with Onana, Tagliafico, Weber, Schurz, Nielsen, Christensen, Van de Beek, Ziyech, Koen, Tadic and Sierhuis up front, making his Champions League debut. Did play previous game, but here's he again, and let's get into the game against Dortmund. Game against Dortmund starts and we are defending 1-0 win. First half without highlights, and I'm worried a bit. We'll go aggressive. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Everybody is fired up, and let's start the second half and let's win this. Koen cuts inside again. Niklas Koen passes to Sierhuis hits the crossbar, and unbelievable. Labiat in front of Ziyech on central attacking midfielder. This is the first time using him on that position. He's not fully fit to play, but we are going to risk it with him. Can you pass it properly? Sierhuis, pass it this time. Kellerkamp shoots. Goalkeeper saves it. Oh god. 3 minutes of added time. We are living on the edge right here. Götze alone, Götze shoots, and brilliant defending. Corner here in the last minute of the game. Kuhn to Labiard. Labiard clears it out as far as Hakimi. Hakimi past to Diallo. Diallo crosses inside, but Christensen passed to Sancho. Sancho between three of our players, and it's full time, and we have passed the first knockout round of Champions League, and absolutely not deserved it, but we did it. People have written us off, and let's see who we draw in the next knockout round. By the way, Olympique Lyon winning 7-3 overall against Juventus. Nice, okay, I'll take it. And we have drawn Olympique Lyon in the Champions League quarterfinals. I'm confident of winning it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, comment down what game should I do next, because I don't know. We'll see, probably play one of these two Olympique Lyon games. And yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.